The post I had picked in Birmingham was a very senior post. It was in the old times the job was called a medical officer for the whole of the city to the council. It was a very senior job. But I was used to it. I was used to America. I wasn't afraid of applying. But people here were surprised that an Indian would apply for a post, being the doctor for the whole city. In fact, when I came for the interview, there was supposed to be an interview board of 8 people, and so many people were interested, the professors from the medical school, counselors, the leaders, that eventually 20 people turned up to interview me, just to see who this person was. In fact, they had to stop and move to a bigger room. There were so many people, about 20, 23. Yeah, just to see me. They were very curious. Very curious. Who is this person? Who dares? Who dares to? I was not afraid, but to me, the advantage was the interview board was so big. We were kept on talking to each other rather than asking questions. And after 2.5 hours, and they said, we'll go for a walk. We want to make up our mind. And then they said, you better go home. I was in Gloucester. When I reached home, the telephone rang, the job is mine. So for me, it was more, you can read it any way you like. But they were curious. Who is this person? And once having got the job, and that was the biggest hurdle for a non-white person, first time in this country, to have a job like this. Then the rest wasn't difficult. The staff, they wouldn't talk to me. The staff secretaries, they wouldn't talk to me. They were so shocked. They were so shocked. But I thought, that's nothing. I mean, I have the say-so of the city council, who will say secretary not to talk to me. I just ignored them. I didn't get angry. I just ignored them, and we became best of friends. Because one of the main advantages was when I started looking at files, they were very, very racialized. But these Indians bring this illness, do that, and all. But once I was sitting on the top table, once I was sitting with the chief officer, it all stopped. See, by just being there in that senior position in the city council, at least they stopped putting it in writing. I think one of the things which people think is that you always have to confront, you always have to challenge. My position is just by being there, things, people saw that I was just like them. I talked like them. And so, the hesitation, they all became good friends and everything. I personally think that can make a very big difference, because at that time there was no senior officer in the whole of Birmingham City Council. Nowhere, anywhere you could see. But by just being there, and because I went all over the place, social services, it made a very big difference to your being there, to just yourself. I think this is something I don't read don't read enough about it. We always look at the challenge, we always look at something. But I think there is also the fact that just by being there, just by being competent, just not quarreling with everyone. I don't think in my entire professional life I ever said you are racialist, you are this, you are never. Even if I felt it, I keep quiet and then overcome it in some other way. Because you know that they say that we have to be more competent than they are to be in the same position. It's very true. But so what? I mean, we have come here, they didn't come to us. And so my main contribution, if you were there 20 or 30 years ago, you have seen my name every day in the newspapers, you have seen on TV, you have seen me on radio. I personally think it makes a big difference to accept the challenge. It's not frustration, not angry, it's a challenge for the sake to accept challenge. I don't think, you see, wherever we went, in America, at that time there were no Sikhs. That's why we came here, because in our entire study, we never saw Sikhs. In the 70s, there were no Sikhs, and we felt very frustrated. So wherever I went, I was the first one. I was the first one with a turban. And you know, if you were afraid of your own shadow, like a dog, you know, he'll smell you out. But if you were sick and stand, I've never been afraid. I've never received this, and we went to all sorts of places. I was never ever afraid to be sick. And I don't think we ever confronted for being turban. Of course, I was very professional, but there is this side of it. I think you show your competence, you show who you are, and people respect you. Not always, but that's my feeling.